Good evening, or perhaps good afternoon. Welcome back to my study. Do settle in. The rain I hear is rather insistent today, a gentle drumbeat upon the window pane, offering a calming counterpoint to the quiet crackle of the fire. I find such sounds conducive to contemplation, don't you? Today, I wish to speak with you about a profound transition many of us encounter in our later years. That moment when our children, having grown into their own independent lives, finally leave the nest. It is a period often marked by a bewildering cocktail of emotions, pride naturally, but frequently accompanied by a quiet sorrow, a sense of loss, and a sometimes daunting question. What now? Where do I find my purpose? The Stoics, those ancient philosophers whose wisdom I have long cherished, offered insights that resonate deeply with this very human predicament. They understood the ebb and flow of life, the inevitable changes that shape our existence, and crucially, how to navigate them with equanimity and purpose. Let us consider three such Stoic lessons that might illuminate this new chapter for us. Firstly, we must embrace the dichotomy of control. This is, perhaps, the bedrock of Stoic thought. Epictetus taught us that some things are within our control, whilst others are not. The departure of your children, their individual paths, their choices, their successes, their struggles, these, fundamentally, lie outside the sphere of your direct control. Your role as an active, hands-on parent, guiding their daily lives, has naturally diminished. To fret over these external realities, to lament what cannot be changed, is to invite a profound disquiet into your spirit. What is within your control, however, is your response to this new reality, your perspective, your judgments, your actions. You control how you interpret this transition. Is it an ending, a loss of identity? Or is it a natural evolution, a burgeoning of new freedoms and opportunities for growth? The Stoic teaches us to withdraw our energy from that which we cannot govern and redirect it toward that which we can, our own character, our virtues, our inner life. This period is not one of being cast adrift, but rather one of reorientation, of reclaiming the helm of your own vessel. Secondly, let us turn our attention to the cultivation of the inner citadel. For many years, perhaps decades, your purpose was intimately intertwined with the rearing of your children. Your identity as mother or father was paramount, a noble and demanding calling. Yet yourself, your essence, is far richer and more complex than any single role. The Stoics spoke of the inner citadel, a fortress of character, reason, and virtue that resides within each of us, impervious to the whims of fortune. Now, as the immediate demands of parenthood recede, you're afforded a precious opportunity to revisit and reinforce this inner citadel. What were the passions, the intellectual curiosities, the personal interests that you set aside or neglected in service to your family? Perhaps it is time to rekindle them. This could be anything from delving deeper into a hobby, learning a new language, pursuing an academic interest, or dedicating time to community service. Your purpose does not vanish with your children's departure, it simply shifts its focus. It moves from external guardianship to internal growth and external contribution of a different nature. Your worth is not diminished, rather, it is clarified and refined as you focus on living virtuously, with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, not merely for others, but as yourself. Finally, we must embrace amor fati, the love of one's fate. Life is a constant process of change, of becoming. The departure of our children is a fundamental, natural, and ultimately healthy phase in the cycle of life. To resist this change, to cling desperately to what was, is to wage war against the very nature of existence itself. Such a conflict can only ever lead to suffering. Instead, the Stoic invites us to not just accept, but to love this new chapter, to see it as an essential, integral part of our life's narrative. This is not a void to be filled, but a fertile ground upon which new seeds of purpose can be sown. Perhaps it is time to mentor others, to share the wisdom accumulated over a lifetime of experience, to contribute to the wider community in ways you previously lacked the time or energy for. This is an invitation to explore aspects of yourself that have long lain dormant, to redefine what a fulfilling life means to you now in this unique phase. This autumn of parenthood, then, is not an end, but a powerful beginning. It is an opportunity to cultivate your inner garden, to strengthen your character, and to live with an intentional, deeply personal sense of purpose. Now, I invite you to remain here for a while. Listen to the gentle rain upon the window, perhaps the quiet warmth of the fire. Close your eyes if you wish. Breathe deeply and slowly. Let these thoughts settle in your heart, allowing the quietude to help them take root. The silence is yours.